You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master.
I've a knack for gathering items, and
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
try not to get hit, lest all that vim go to waste.
You truly are formidable, Arisen. You have my protection.
You pulled that off with nary a hitch. 'Twill be a rude shock for our foes to fight, which they're not. The creature's corpse will serve us well.
You cut quite the hunter's figure.
There's a cave in the vicinity that you've yet to explore. I can take us there, using knowledge I gained beyond the rift.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
My apologies. You're an old man. Ah, 'tis you. Thought I... Good thing I didn't get my...
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
So, the path splits here.
Let us trust in ourselves and proceed with caution.
Come on, have at it.
We've little need for a campsite at present.
I understand the inclination, Arisen. Camping is one of life's simple pleasures after all.
This downpour seems unlikely to abate.
We cannot hope to wait it out. We must press on. Must it rain now?
Let us find cover ere the water enters our boots.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest. Of all the timing!
Focus. The skies aren't like to clear just because you grumble a bit.
Seems we have been rained on.
A reckless opponent makes for easy prey.
Understood.
A perfect master! You safeguard the innocent, and I'll handle the remaining.
Put your back into it. Show what you're made of, cuz.
Five actions are at your disposal. Is that the best you can do? You must spare no effort to control some bitter defeat.
Really? Now?
Stand and fight, you come to water.
'Twould seem our foe has lost their bib.
We must make the most of this opportunity.
I shall lead the charge!
You try and piss me off.
I can't wait to find out what's inside.
You're welcome. I will protect you.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Well done, Arisen One. You have seen through my deception and divined my location true. To one of your wisdom, I would be honored to pass on the most subtle of my trickster's arts.
Congratulations, Arisen! Acquiring a maister's teaching is no mean feat. I could not be more thrilled for you.
I shall strive to learn from your example. That I might reach new heights of my own.
We are none of us alike in vocation.
That is most fortunate. Fortuitous.
I see it as a glad. We are well poised to supplement each other's strength.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here? This is generally used as a material.
Caril, kemen rostindo me non meltol. Morvea curuir. You're no elf. Halan lome meltol. Firnis nambawe. I am called Darren. My brother taught me to speak your tongue. So different from our own. Do you understand me? I learned the words, but this is the first I use them. Others of your kind have come here, but my people warn them away. Oh, but I cannot stay. I must, see to the Arbor Heart.
A treasure chest. Shall we see if we can't make our way over to it?
Anne martyr. Heror Anne oja fermor. Ire anar like a sar. Anne nun falesmir, Anna morlis.
Falis Harenum,
My duty is to care for this, our sacred tree. The Arbor Heart, she is called. She has been with us a very long time. She is nature's very heart, and a pillar of strength for my people. We have always lived in harmony with nature, and the Arbor Heart is our connection to the land. Yet, day by day, her strength is failing. I must give her nourishment of the soil to help her recover. A special kind, called Gwifencha in my language. I know not what you would call it in yours. Once, a dwarf wandered into the arbor and gifted some to us. It filled the Arbor Heart with life. Now, little remains. Too little for the Arbor Heart to recover her strength in full. She begins to wane. Do you know of this substance? It must be found outside the arbor somewhere. If you find any, will you tell me where it lies?
You can always depend upon me to translate for you, Master. Gwifencha is the Elvish word for scale cinder.
In your tongue, it is called scale cinder? Where can it be found, I wonder?
Now, scale cinder is a byproduct of the Batali smithing style. A Batali blacksmith ought be able to tell us more.
If you see him on your journey, will you let me know?
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? Had things only turned out
So Gwifencha is the Elvish word for scale cinder. I suppose we ought to pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. Follow me. I will guide you to the location.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
Halan Ostolin Tan. Non wende hit off.
Alana Fire Mine.
Over here, if you would.
fails to destroy us only enhances our chances against future adversaries.
That's enough. You dare.
Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Let us make our way over to it while 'tis in our sights.
What did you do to provoke it? It was most unwise.
'Tis folly to pick quarrels with beasts.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Tremendous work!
Would that we might always be so in step, eh? You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
As a matter of fact, curious thing, one of my former masters chose to hire only women. I wonder why.
You've given me much to think about.
Witness my magic! That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your location proud. That was superb, Arisen.
Have at me! I'll gladly take on any number of foes.
We fight. To arms!
No quarrel here. I shall lead the charge!
Stricken with sleep. How troublesome.
Oxen? And are to be found here, of all places.
'Tis best to leave harmless creatures be.
What manner of treasures will I find today? I can scarce wait to find out. This boulder looks mighty heavy, but we might just be able to move it as we combine our efforts.
Would anyone care to push?
Feast your eyes on this! A well-aimed strike, right where it hurts.
Much obliged. I hope this serves to convey my appreciation.
You're like to grow overburdened if you keep picking up every little trinket you find.
I thought you might like this, so I picked it up. Here you go. asleep. Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
I find there's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it.
There are worse things than turning in a... You'll not believe the journey I've had.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then.
A new day, a new perspective.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad. Glad to assist you. Do come again.
There's a ladder here.
After you, Arisen. Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard?
Walking everywhere is certainly tough.
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Isn't there anything to say, sir? What might you be...
To work, trying to put bread on the table.
This ox cart's bound for the... I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? Go on through.
Sorry, sir.
I end up feeling weary even after... This ox cart's bound. You've got to pay a full...
This is more than I can bear.
Out of the car! Quickly now!
Wolves, faster! This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attacks may be.
I cannot fault your prowess.
I can do no less in service to the Arisen.
Not a bad idea. One of us has been poisoned. You pulled that off with barely a hitch. It will be a rude shock for our foes to find you dead. How can I put?
Ensure your next attack is no less purposeful.
That battle took more out of me than I would have liked.
Well met. Go on, have a look.
Anything's better than this. Even the grave.
Wish I'd been an adventure.
No respect for the old methods anymore. Don't bring trouble to my door, you hear? What am I supposed to do?
Wow, wow. Look who 'tis. What brings you to the smithy? Looking for scale cinder, are we? Well, you're in luck. Our forge is flit. Oh, 'tis at an elf's behest, you say? I'm afraid that changes things a wee bit. Elves and dwarves don't get along, see? Brocker won't want to help you. Unless you were to offer him aught he couldn't resist. Listen, I happen to know there's one bit of elven culture no dwarf can turn their nose up at. All elven fare's bland as grass. All of it. That is, save the singularly flavoursome dish, nutriab. Course, no dwarf would openly admit to having a taste for it. But the fact of the matter is, the mere smell of that dish has dwarves foaming at the maw. Don't believe me? Bring a bowl of it to Brocker. You'll soon see.
So, the blacksmith ought grant us some Gwifencha in exchange for nutriab. Shall we inform Miss Derrin of this, Master? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Might as well try the woods near the border.
No one knows.
Come, I'll lead the way.
Monster's really scary. I've never seen one.
We've arrived well enough. Where to next? Now, no matter how far we stray, we'll be able to return here in a flash with the use of a ferry stone.
Here we are.
Have you found Gwifencha? A dwarven blacksmith has some? Truly? But elves and dwarves do not see, eye to eye? I fear the smith will not heed my plea. You believe he will if I prepare an elven dish? Which one? Nutriab. Dwarves have a liking for it, they say? Are you certain? Nutriab is not very tasty. Few elves enjoy it. It is a pungent stew of, old fish and apples, boiled till it forms a thick paste. But I shall prepare it, if it has any chance of bringing me Gwifencha. The Arbor Heart depends upon it. Would you be willing to gather the ingredients for me? You won't have to go far to find them. I thank you. I need only the two main ingredients, rotten apples and rotten fish. Bring them to me, and I will prepare nutriab.
Ugh, rotten fish and apples. My stomach lurches at the very thought. But I suppose we ought to procure them all the same.
You have my support.
Cagnari. Cagnari.
Elelote an fear an dwi osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair av Whom? Angodo telpe.
Ugh! Now there's a sour stench. Let us deliver these ingredients to Miss Darren and be rid of them. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Might we not...
Do you have the ingredients? This is all I need. I will prepare the dish now. It shan't take long. My people dwell in the mountains, so we are rarely able to dine on fish from the sea. This dish was first made by an elf with a craving for fish, when no fresh fish was to hand. These fish already stink of the sea. Left to rot, they turn even more, pungent. Nutriarb is oft served at celebratory events, but I have never seen anyone eat it. Everyone turns their noses from the smell. I must endure. It is almost finished, thankfully. The stink is more than I can bear. It is ready, but it is so vile. I cannot understand how anyone could stomach it, let alone enjoy it. I fear the dwarven blacksmith will be angry if I present him with this. But I will trust in you. Come, let us away to Batal. I thank you. Here, my brother gave this to me. Might we not use it now? The sooner we arrive, the better.
I suppose we might as well gather what we can.
With the port crystal placed, we'll be able to use a fairy stone to return here in an instant.
A customer, then. That changes things.
Use a bit of peace and quiet.
We have arrived.
You're back! And who's that you've got with you? An elf? I ne'er met one afore. Not quite what I imagined, if I'm honest. Well met. The name's Sarah. I'm an apprentice here at the smithy.
Well met.
She's the one who's after the scale cinder, I expect. Have you brought some of that elven delicacy along with you then, like I suggested?
Yes, I have the Nutriarb with me.
Marvellous. I thought I smelt it on you. Mark me, you put that in front of Brocker, and he'll fain hear out your request. Right, follow me. I've just cleaned out the forge, see, so we'll need to make for the cavern where we dump all the excess scale cinder. Come on, you two. The cavern's this way.
Shall we follow Sir Sarah, Master? With any luck, we'll have pockets full of scale cinder before the day is done.
Understood.
Look around if you must, but be
by all.
Yeah, my back's
If I sleep on my woes, mayhap they'll go away.
I ought to keep practicing.
Right, till nonsense and sleep.
I believe this is intended as a means of transport. It would be interesting to see where it might take us.
I can foresee no reason not to make use of this.
We must bring this Britain low.
A well-aimed strike, right where it matters. We may have underestimated this foe. Time to heal up. Hold on. Stay right there.
Climb on and I'll send you soaring.
What a pity. We would have pulled it off but for that misstep.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Right, here we are. Oi, Brocker, you in here?
What's all this racket? I thought I told you that... You imbecile! You brought an elf here, of all things! Get her out of here, now!
Hold a moment, Brocker. She's brought something for you. Don't you want to see what is?
A gift. For you.
Bah! What makes you think I'd be able to stomach your elven cooking? I'm gonna go dispose of this, and I expect the elf to be gone when I return.
What am I to do now?
What you came here for, of course. This is your chance.
Truly? But...
You'll have to be quick, mind. Brocker makes short work of his meals. While you're at it, you might have yourselves a little competition, eh? See who can collect more of the stuff. Anyway, good luck. I'll be outside keeping watch. Best start searching. Brocker might be back any moment.
If there is to be a competition, we shall not be found wanting. Let us gather every ounce of scale cinder we may.
Ah, now here's a surprise.
Most impressive, Master.
Any beast will grow ferocious when backed by the storm.
Master, are you unharmed?
Where else can I look?
It was well worth the effort of breaking it.
I dare say we could sell this for a fair amount of gold.
Whether or not we make the sale is for the Arisen to decide.
Where else can I look? Where else can I look? My heart is racing. I thought the dwarf would catch us. How much scale cinder did you get? Oh, you got much more than me. I suppose you win. For now, I must return and tend to the Arbor Heart. I hope you will come visit us again. I should like you to see the Arbor Heart, restored. And I must thank you as well, Sarah. You and the blacksmith, Brocker.
Not at all. 'Twas my pleasure. I'm sure Brock'd say the same if he weren't so stubborn.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye?
Another day.
You'll have to ask someone else.
Let them try and stop me.
This ox cart can't let you on till you've paid.
You're not getting in here on my watch.
Townspeople potentially.
I'm not trained for this.
That looks promising. Any ideas as to how we might reach it?
Time to be ready. This ox cart's bound. I'll need to see some coin before I let you on.
I got the foggiest.
You've paid that.
There, Master! Saurians! One of us has been drenched! You have my protection. That was a skillful bit of thievery. You do your vocation well.
I knew that I could count upon your strength, Arisen.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of every battle. It's this way.
I will finish this here and now!
Tis a ladder. Shall we see where it leads?
Ah, excellent find.
There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising. from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it.
Much obliged.
The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
This looks as good a place as any.
Well met, son. How might I be of service?
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did. Do come again.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our...
Might as well take a look while you're... You're here, eh? Stop by again soon. Need anything?
Interested in my work?
I overheard some of the soldiers standing guard outside the palace discussing a curious rumor.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll find my talents useful should we encounter another...
At least I go knowing I fought to the best of my ability.
If ever you've need of an ear to listen.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
I should only hope I served to satisfaction.
Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found some.
Should you need to communicate in Elvish, pray call upon me. I would be only too glad to assist.
I dare say, I've accomplished a few feats to be proud of at least.
Delighted to meet you, especially if... I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become This brute has quite the temper. Most the heart for enemy. That means getting within range of its maw. Wary. Right now! The Arisen is benumbed by power of lightning. I'll get that for you.
Is there no room to parley? Like, I ain't keen to. This can't be happening.
I've never heard such nonsense.
What to make of this?
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Curse this frail flesh and its feeble trembling.
This ladder can take us to new heights.
Perhaps new discoveries await us above.
Peruse at your leisure. There's been talk of a mysterious structure rising from the sea. I'm not sure what to make of it.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day.
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.